Bam, 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 the man with the plan. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. It's getting cold in Boston. I got some sweater vests now, you know. Got to warm up in here as it starts to get cold. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's get the music back up and running. I like that first track. Kind of want to hear it again. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what it is. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's get it in. Let's take a look at what's happening in the markets today. What does Sammy see? It changes every second. You never know. Chainlink getting bought up like you read about. A lot of, you know, Aave and even some Cardano. Look at Cardano getting fired off. Dogecoin getting some moves. SHIB getting some moves. XRP coming in there. A little bit of Matic. And, of course, big Bitcoin buys just continuously come in for Bitcoin on the weekend. Insanity, you know? I'm going to give you a few little quick tips right now, right off the bat, not to change your, not to make you, you know? I shouldn't even do this, but I'm going to give it to you fast. TWT looks interesting. Hidden bullish divergence, pushing up on the 4-hour. However, it does have a resistance. Let's see if it can SR flip 142. If it does that, we're likely going to make that gap up to 185. That's going to be a nice little gainer. All right, tight moving averages, the 200 SMA coming around. High volume nodes, we get above them. There's a gap right there. Interesting. Bencoin, which I do hold at the 786 retracement, ready to rock inside a cup and handle, oversold. This thing could be get ready to move. How many people are willing to sell it off? And one here I'm going to show you. Oh, no, that one I won't show you. That one you only get to see on the trading group. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. I'm in a long right now for BTC. I just gave it to the trading group. I'm a nice guy. I give my Bitcoin trades all the time for free. Nice guy. A lot of people don't do that. They say, oh, we'll give you the updates in the Juicy Discord. But we don't do that here. We give it to you every single day. All the time, every time. Free Bitcoin trades. I don't hold back. I prove to you, you can get it in with me. Then you can join the trading group. We don't ask for your money. We attempt to give you the education that makes you money. All right? That way you can keep it moving. So I'm in this bull pennant. This is a bull pennant. 68% chance of a break to the upside regardless of anything else. I was waiting for the 7-minute to come down. It did. I got in it a little low, and we'll see where we're going. The futures is banging right now. We should be up with the trade above 3%. Of the king of 3%. I'll show you how to get 3% every 5 seconds. If this breaks above a key area and does a retest, I'm going to double down on this trade once we hit 37,475, and I'm taking it to 40,390 is the target. Could we go to 40K today? There's a chance by tonight you could see Bitcoin at 40K. There could be a Saturday night pump. You never know when it comes to BTC. Unlikely based off liquidity, but you never know. So I'm looking at this right off the bat, and I'm not going to waste your time so you can get back to your family. It's going to be a nice 10, 20-minute update here. Nothing crazy. I'm just going to show you the coins I'm looking at, my trade for Bitcoin, and kind of what I see happening later on in the day and some of my strategy and ideas. So if you're ready for that, jump on in. I love your consistency. God bless you. I'm here every single day. I do not miss. The music matches the urgency of the update. It has to. My daughter lives in Boston. You know what? That's awesome. God bless her. If she wants to come meet the lifer and my family, we'll take her to dinner. Let her know. Happy Veterans Day, lifer. Send it. Shout out to D Shovel in the house. Shout out to everybody here. We're already in the money from the 37,089 when it dipped on the 7-minute. I got in. Bang, bang, bang. Everything is going the way it's supposed to go. Shout out to Master Friend, kicking it every single day with me. Love you, brother. God bless you. I would never have gone into the leverage trading as heavy, I don't think, if Master Friend didn't push me a little bit and get me into it, go hard, man. I was going to do it maybe, no matter what, but things happen for a reason. God bless Leverage Mastery and the Master Friend. Man, $300 for serious traders to reach the next level. He's giving it away. It should be $3,000, and it probably will be at one point. So when I blow up and we're at 100,000 subs and we keep moving and the bull market runs on, we're going to have so many people sweating the services. At that point, for us to service everyone, we're probably going to have to raise the price and dull it down. So I would suggest you jump in on this as soon as you can. QR code or hit the link below. Get in, you get a class immediately sent to you, and then you get 3 weekly Zoom mentoring sessions, tape reads. He does even more than that. I've even seen him just jump. I've seen someone losing. I see him spend 2 hours with them Zooming. The guy is just, his heart is there for other traders. He wants you to find what he finds, just like I found what I found. I want everybody to find their way here trading. And there's no reason anyone should get liquidated. There's anyone should be losing tons of money. Boom, boom, boom. All right? And remember, Shrapnel was the coin that I looked at. That was a new coin. Let's take a look at Shrapnel. It's on my radar as a new gaming coin. We found it like 2 or 3 days ago, and it seems to be moving right now. Big time also on my radar. Just in, BlackRock is confident the SEC will approve its SWAP ETF by January. Fox News reports, and that was like 2 days ago, but I mean, that's still awesome news. 11/11, a special day for a lot of people. We'll talk about TIA today. We're going to talk about big time, and we're going to talk about Shrapnel. We're going to give you 3 coins that you probably never heard of here on the channel. I'm telling you right now, everyone does these deep dives, all these videos. This is a $15 million market cap. However, look, a lot of the supply is not out yet. That's not a great sign. Only 5%. I don't like that as much. It is on the Avalanche C chain. Avalanche is hot, so it's on Avalanche. How would you buy it? You would actually go to Trader Joe XYZ. Very simple how you would buy this. You could go buy Avalanche on MEXC, all right? And I'm not saying I'm buying this right now. I'm just going over this idea. I also think it might even be on, hold on, it might even be on a regular exchange. Yeah, it's on KuCoin. It's on BingX. It might even be on MEXC. Sometimes they don't put MEXC here, but it is there. But you could get it on Trader Joe too as well for USDC. You could also get it for WAVAX, wrapped AVAX, right? On Trader Joe, right? Through the C chain. I wanted to show you kind of how to do that. It's kind of fun, but you'd go to Trader Joe XYZ. You'd send AVAX, you'd have to install AVAX onto your MetaMask. Shout out to everybody here on the live. We appreciate you all. Bang, bang, bang. And I told you, if you miss Sol, it's time to get into Ray. Ray is the play. If you miss Sol, you jump into Ray. I keep saying this again. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking his advice. But a lot of times, Ray does the move. to the upside, it follows it, right? So SHRAP doing damage. It's also on KuCoin. KuCoin definitely does a good job of grabbing the coins that matter for shrapnel. And let me take a look here for SHRAP. SHRP. SHRAP USD. Yeah, it's only on Bybit, BitGet, and sitting on KuCoin. Whoa, look at that when it first came out, and now it's got that double bottom. Nice little pump to the upside. Might be a little unsustainable considering it just came out, but that's not too bad right there. Getting that move to the upside all the way from what? 7.5 to 8.9, and this thing is just coming out. We just found out about it. We're going to find new coins every single day, baby. You know what I mean? And so don't get discouraged. Never be in fear that you missed out. There's going to be so much opportunity in this market. Things are going to blast to the upside. Bear market over 8 market currently running. Bull market next. Bitcoin, a bit of a volume and money flow on the VRVB coming on the 1 hour time frame. I mean, my indicators are based similar off momentum. Money flow is based off momentum and RSI in a way. I mean, it does show the, VWAP, the volume weighted average price and such. So when my indicators say we're going to go up, then Market Cipher is also going to say that because they match pretty much the momentum of what I use. I used to use Market Cipher underneath. You could see it, so I just kind of looked at them together. Eventually, I just realized I could see everything the way I saw it myself here. But this is a bull pennant. Bull pennants are beautiful. It's not a symmetrical triangle. It would have to be chubbier. It's a sleek, beautiful bull pennant. I'm in the trade. I'm going to see if we can take us all the way to 40K. I'm in another trade as well for Bitcoin. Right now, I'm up $500, up 97%. Double the 500 already and continuing. I want to sell this trade at 44,705. That is my target, and I'm sticking to it. God bless you all. So what I'm seeing today, right now, is a move for Bitcoin. I saw this. See, normally you would just see this. I made complete sense out of this squiggly wiggly. Someone would just see this. I turned it into this. You see? I can take squiggly lines and turn them into something that matters, something that makes sense, something that can get you going. YGG, I talked about it exploding to the upside. I talked about YFI and a giant Adam and Eve double bottom like it was going to break out to the upside. Look at that Adam and Eve. They break out insane. YFI on the Adam and Eve just absolutely destroyed the game. Look at this. I drew this to my trading group. I said, everyone, this is an Adam and Eve, and I put it out on the 9th or something. Usually makes that little flag, and then this thing was gone. I don't understand why the Adam and Eve does it every time, but it's like the bots are programmed, and it does it every time. It does it like 90% of the time. It's insane. Bang, bang, bang. And my man banging on them with TIA to the upside as well. Yeah, Ray dipping. I'm going to talk about Ray for a second because I really like what Ray's doing. It's going to follow Solana, highly likely. And the weekends will be exciting as we continue to move. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP and what's happening on BOOKMAP so we can see the liquidity of what's happening. Where are we going? Well, they do suggest that we go lower. 36.5 is the area. They want to sweep the lows, so there's a chance that we do go lower. However, there's this little line up here somewhere at 37.7, However, it doesn't mean we're going to go down for sure, but it does tell us that we might have to heed that for sure. Let's take a look at the worst case scenario. Let's take a look at the bearish idea and the bullish idea. So we're not just 100% on one way. We actually have a different bias regardless. Let's look at the most bearish scenario today that we can come up with. The 4-hour, I do have to say, has bearish div. That's swinging down while that's swinging up. Tells me that we could have some problems. All right, bearish divergence. Moving averages are far apart. Whenever you get that far apart, it could be worrisome. All right. However, we did a resistance. We did an SR flip right now of 36,072. We really did. And yesterday, we kind of SR flipped this area here at 36,767. Do you need anything, babe? All right. So always checking to make sure my wife is okay while I'm live streaming in case she's needing me. She is pregnant and has morning sickness like you wouldn't believe. And I just want to make sure she's all right, man. She's my significant other. She's my love of my life. Every time I see her just not feeling well or lying, she's like, I haven't left the house in 10 days. And we used to do so much together. So, women have to go through so much to create those babies, man. It's not easy. I would never even understand. I mean, it's insane, right? For us men to try to even conceive of how they conceive. Get it? Anyway, so this could be a rising wedge for Bitcoin, though, as I try to be bearish. But rising wedges do break down 68% of the time. So we come all the way back down and test this area and fall. But, honestly, the 4 hours curving looking very bullish to me. Previous resistance became support right there. You can see the wick to wick right there. We have strong support at 36,837, but we got a bit of resistance too. So when I try to remain bearish, I mean, there was the bearish div, but we already got 2 green candles on side of it. It tells me it's hard to be bearish, even though I want to be. The 3-hour looks good. The 2-hour is about to rip to the upside. You could call this, and this is the bull pennant here that we're looking at on the smaller time frame. And this is the rising wedge that I'm looking at. That could take us to 39,769. So we could make moves further to the upside for Bitcoin. It is a possible. All right? Look at the one that looks, oh, it's a trap, people. Funny. So this is my what I'm looking at, and I'm sticking to it. 1 hour right now. Weird, the 1 hour just turned bearish, though. You see that? It's got a bearish turn on the stochastics RSI. That's pretty whack. But we'll see. We will see. And again, we could easily come down and sweep these lows. It would be nice if we came right in here. I would like to add to the trade at 36,727. We still won't lose the trade. My stop loss is low at 36,198. I got a lot of support here. I got support here. I got support there. We SR flipped the zone here. Look, previous resistance became support right there. You got to pay attention to the SR flip. We do have resistance for Bitcoin at 37,251. We're going to have to get back above that to remain bullish. The smaller time frames are going to have to flip that 1 hour back on its side. I see a cup and handle on the 15-minute time frame as well. That could also propel us further to the upside. Sammy, cup and handy to the upside. And the cup and handle is a vicious, vicious pattern that loves to pay. It loves to pay. If you know how to harness the power of the cup and handle, you will be blasting to the upside. I'm telling you right now, your life will change. Nothing will be the same. So far, so good for Bitcoin. I like what I'm seeing. Strong support or resistance. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. Hey, it is what it is. It is the weekend. Expected to go pretty much sideways till we finally get a push to the upside. It is the weekend. Talk about RUNE. I gave a RUNE perpetual trade right here. Absolutely beautiful. Boom. Look at this. I put this out to the trading group before it even happened, and then we absolutely nailed it. I'm going to show you that right now, just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But we've been giving so many trades in the trading group. I mean, we gave trades in the bear market, but this is when things just get out of control. So crazy. So if I type in RUNE here, and again, if you're in my trading group and you miss a trade, type in the trade and learn what happened. Don't just feel like, oh, the trade's over. Learn what happened. Right? Learn what would happen, see? I just want to go back in time here and show you exactly what went on. There it is. Watch RUNE to 450. Calling 450 for RUNE. It's going to go sideways and break to the upside. Simple math. The buy-in there is at 333. That buy-in was absolutely perfect. It may have gone a little low to 325, 329, right? But, I mean, this thing would moon, hit the target, go up a little bit. Now it's sitting basically at 448. I called this for you 2 days ago. Absolutely beautiful. Through the technical analysis, tight moving averages, lack of bearish momentum on the MACD, oversold stochastics. The 1 hour looked good to me too as well. High volume node. Once you get above that, you come to these areas. Then you go all the way to the value area highs. It had everything we talk about. RUNE just got started down there at 1. It's already up a 5x. A lot of coins are absolutely tearing up the market. It is insane. And we're the ones giving you the calls. We're the ones giving it to you straight. We're the ones showing you the way every single day. Rising wedges break to the upside 68% of the time. I mean, 32%. That's a rising wedge. Things go parabolic when they're getting ready to move. Bitcoin in that rising wedge on the 4 hour time frame. Things getting ready. Shout out to the chats. How many people are we in the chat right now? God bless you. You don't tell. Yeah, ZRX. I already gave a call for ZRX. You guys are so funny. ZRX banging on to the upside. Look at this. This is my call for ZRX. I love it. Up 32%. Bang, bang, bang. Up even more, 60 now, but it hit my target and some to the upside. Look, it looked just like this. ZRX was about to make another move, and it did it to the upside. Dude, I touch every coin in the game. Shout out to the New England traders out here. Bang, bang, bang. Let's take a look at TIA, Celestia. I'm also in that too as well. That thing is starting to moon to the upside. Remember when we bought it on the live stream? It is mooning. And actually in the last hour and a half, it absolutely gained some massive pumps. AI is taking over. Ever since Grant got hot, any AI coin is just absolutely booming to the upside. You saw me jump into this live on the live stream. I wasn't afraid. I make trades in front of each and every one of you all the time. And let's talk about AltTradey. I'm back into AltTradey. Link to AltTradey in the description below. They also have a beautiful sale. Save 44% now. If you're going to get AltTradey, you might as well get it during these Black Friday events. They have a great way to look at the market. They have gainers and losers. You can see your portfolio and through an amazing trading terminal. You'll see your closed positions, your long positions, what you're up, what you're down. It'll be absolutely amazing. You'll see it all. You can share your positions, talk about them, break it down, and then the trading terminal is just the best. Trading terminal is absolutely phenomenal. I like hello inside this shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. Look, that's a complex inverted head and shoulder slanted. Hello looks like it's about to make another massive move to the upside, even if you just use no indicators and looked at just like the inverted head and shoulder here. Hello to 18, and hello absolutely blew up. The thing is continuing to pump. No one seems to want to sell it off. Very small market cap attached to a game show. So boom, this isn't the real realized profit. I did not lose $5,000 on hello. I attached my alt trading account, and when you don't put in the beginning of the trade, it will say you're down huge. So I swear on my entire life, that is not correct. I made tons of money on hello. I got in down here. I did sell it a little low right there, and it continued to pump. I want to get back in there at 11 and kind of scoop back in. So I got in way on the lows though, right? So, but I did miss that extra pump. Let's get the likes up to the viewers. I took a lot of profits this weekend. I did sell all of my Caspa. May have been the worst idea I ever made. What do y'all think? I sold Caspa. TI looks like it's going all the way to 481 and continuing to the upside. I didn't get the notice live today. Was wood cutting core off the grid house. Did I miss? No. Market maker buying Filecoin. Crow doing well also. Yes, it is. I left my job yesterday to go full time on Solana. So awesome. Shout out to Hulk Algorand. God bless you, brother. Litecoin, have a blessed day. Shout out to Sigma ITrust. And look, now we're at 37,170. We are blasting to the upside, about to get a short squeeze. Possibly get this liquidity bar first before maybe they go lower. But I could see possibly a $37,800 Bitcoin. We are already in the money on the trade. Trade should be up like 5 or 10, 5%, 4.9. All right. And things are going well for Bitcoin. Gave you a new coin to think about. Talked about some setups. Gave you setups at the beginning of the show. I did not waste your time. Nobody will produce as much knowledge for you in a shorter period of time. I'm telling you right now, I studied everybody online, and I said I want to be the most efficient producer of information online. I want to be able to get you to another level faster than everybody else because I'm competitive and I love it. You know what I mean? If I wasn't competitive, why would I go live every single day? I love my business, baby. Business is business, baby. Business is business. Thought you were holding cash for a while. So did I. But when I was up about $15,000, I decided it was time to take some profits. I mean, that thing went out of control. Okay? What I see here happening is a possible pump or dump. I was looking at, can it break out of the zone to the upside? The 2 hours suggested it may start to get a move. However, if you look at the 12-hour time frame, it suggested it's going to dump, you know, back to the 21-day moving average. Like, this is just kind of what it does. It's going to philander. So I believe it's going to come lower, and I'm going to be able to get it at a lowered price. So, yeah, these pumps are enticing, but it makes me weary. You know what I mean? What I'd rather see is miss like a little bit of the pump, have it make this, and then if I see that, I'm going to have to limp back in at 9.3 for about 30 grand or 20 grand, right? And then I'll let it do its thing. So the 99 is an ecosystem of the most brilliant traders in the space. It is a place for you to get the education you deserve and gain an edge in the market. Join the 99 and be on time. And I can't push too. I really want you to jump on into my newsletter. My newsletter will blow your mind. Let me give you the link to that. And again, if you join the newsletter, you're going to have access to the Cyber Monday sale that I'm putting out and the Black Friday. I'm doing a Black Friday to Cyber Monday sale. We do it for 4 days straight. It'll be your greatest ability to get me at the lowest prices possible for the year, and then you'll be locked in for the year. You won't miss a coin. You won't miss a trade. You won't miss a setup because the lifer is going to be there every single day, giving you that love, showing you what's going down, breaking it down for you all the time. So go to CryptoLifer.com, join the trading group, become a lifer, find out what it's like to be with me inside. You can text me basically because it's like you're in my Discord. Together, we can make it happen. Together, I will support you. I will be behind you. I'll make sure you push yourself to the limit. Not only will I teach you the education, but I'll teach you work ethic. I'll teach you discipline. It will rub off on you if you hang out with me every day. How do you become great? Hang out with people that are doing great things, and eventually you will also be doing great things with your life. That's how you get it in, all right? So I speak with conviction. I speak with confidence because I know how many people I've helped, and I know I can help you. So jump on in today. It'll blow your mind. It'll change the way you think about the world. It'll get you on another level. What deals you're running, Sam? You can only find out if you come to the newsletter. Hit the link right here and join my newsletter. I got it right there. I'm going to pin it in the comments. If I did not do it yet, make sure I pin this right here. I'm going to pin this message, and you're going to see a nice blue message. It's going to make it easy to join the trading group, easy to join MEXC. Another thing I want to talk about is MEXC. Why I really like MEXC? Because MEXC is the place to be. I'm going to show you why. MEXC, what it does is it gives you 0 spot, maker, and taker fees. All right? 0 spot, maker, and taker fees. Nowhere else can you DCA into coins and not pay a dime doing it. Only if you mark it out of a future trade will you pay a taker fee. I mean, no one else is doing this. Nobody. Everyone else is taking you for 6 times the fees. 6 times the fees. I'm telling you right now. Let me say that again. 6 times the fees. Now, some people, I get it. You'd rather trade BingX. If you want to trade BingX, it's right there. You can trade the S&P. You can trade all sorts of other projects out there. All right. Also, sponsors of the channel, ITrust Capital. Absolutely love ITrust Capital. Make your Roth IRA or IRA today. They do support the channel. They sponsor the channel greatly. I really, really appreciate it. ITrust Capital. If you want to get your grandma in, if you want to get your family members in, ITrust Capital is a great way to introduce them to crypto because that Roth IRA, family-friendly, TradFi kind of feel. And they have coins you never would have thought for the deep diver who wants to get into Shiba Inu, Chili's, and all these other hot coins. They really have access to coins they can do 50Xs, 100X, 20X. They don't shy away. You know, sometimes you get an American exchange and it seems it's like, it doesn't have that. But I'm telling you, ITrust Capital really has access to projects. I was surprised. I thought they were just going to be like ETH and Litecoin. When I really deep dive their inventory, I could not believe it. So check out ITrust Capital today. There's the QR code at the bottom. Might be your left or right there. Make it nice and big. That's the one you want to go for. ITrust Capital, baby. Hey. So there you have it. I'm in a long for Bitcoin. Really not much else to say. I do see some possible bearishness, but even though when I tried to build a bearishness, it did not happen. Coins are exploding today. In the last 3 to 4 hours on a Saturday morning, there have just been massive gains coming out of the market. 25% here. Shiba Inu up 9%. Banging to the upside. Look at this. Here's a trade I'm looking at right now. If Bitcoin continues or even just goes sideways, SHIB right there is in a nice little flag. SHIB, baby, SHIB. I already have my huge bag of SHIB, so it is what it is, but I could see SHIB making a massive gain. Back up to that 0.00010,751 SHIB. I would watch this closely. That thing could moon, all right? SHIB wants to moon. Doge wants to moon. They all move together. Mask likes to move with these two as well. They're all on MEXC, ready to go. And look at this. I mean, it blasted. It basically was in a diamond, but the diamond reversed back to the upside, which is awesome. All right. Blasted out. And now it's also, I would watch these flags here for Doge, SHIB. Another coin that I'm looking at is Mask. That would take Doge to 9 cents. Another coin I'm looking at is Mask. All right. And Mask. And I don't have a Doge position. I don't own any Doge. Do you guys think I should own some Doge? Again, it's not financial advice, but just, conversationally speaking, should we grab some Doge? If Bitcoin goes to 31,190, you're now in the money on the trade. You can bring it to break even. You solidified 5 or 6 or 10% no matter what. Bang, bang, bang. Another winner chicken dinner, baby. Yeah. So I'm going to take a look at Mask and just kind of break it down for myself. I'm thinking of opening up a very large position in Mask. I really like what Mask could do. It interests me. It likes to pump. Things can happen. Let's take a look at our 3-day chart for Mask. A little overbought. However, things are just getting above the 200 SMA. These are good signs. We could even reset as we go somewhat sideways here. Bouncing off the 200 SMA. This is a great sign on the 3-day chart. Let's move forward into the 22. I don't like how high the stochastics are, though. The 22 is about to move. Look at this thing. If I just trade the 22, it says this flag can bang on us to the upside. I would take the whole length of the pole when things get crazy. Tells me we could get all the way to 464. Oh, let me bring that up. Probably 470, 469 for Mask. All right. This thing looks interesting to me. 29% gains coming. It did breach this resistance right now too. If it can stay above 354, 355, my goodness, you have a pretty good chance of it continuing. Look for this 22-hour candle to close in 5 hours and 19 minutes above these resistances. Okay, I like what I'm seeing there on the 22 for Mask. 4 hours a little high, but it could still push to the upside. Let's look at our smaller time frame. The one is making a bit of a flag here. I'm not in love with the stochastics. I'll give you that. We might have to come back down to the bottom of the channel, but this is what I'm looking for here for Mask. The 21-day moving average will come into price action. I'll conservatively take this flag here. And we could see mass booming back up to 398 and then continuing to the bigger target. So I'm looking for this little flag to get me into the bigger position for mask. And again, anything could happen. It could dump in my face and never go where I'm supposed to go. Always have a protective stop. Always know that the charts may not go the way we planned. All we can do is look at probabilities and go for the probability. All right. And that's another quick 11%. When the 21 touches price action, it's likely that may get some gains. Take a look at our 7-minute, also going sideways in a flag. I like my odds for mask to make some gains here. Mask on the radar. See, I'm not a signals group. In my trading group, you would get something like this, where I'm teaching you, wait for the 21 to touch price action, set an alert. Right here, I'd right click and I'd set an alert on that line. Now I got a line for mask. If I'm in the car from somewhere, I'll get a little ding-a-ding-a-ding, and then I go for it, baby. I go for it. So shout out to everybody here. Appreciate you all. So I teach you how to set alerts. I teach you how to see it before it happens. I teach you how to be preemptive. And then I teach you the divergences, the indicators, the support of resistance, and things you need to know to get yourself to another level. Is Solana going to keep going? Is Luna going to keep going? What is happening? Solana, honestly, if we take a look at it, is starting to make some bearish divergence at one point here. We take a look at the 4-hour time frame, and it's getting a bit extended. To me, I would be taking profits. I already took some here, right? And then I got out of Solana, and I got into Ray. Maybe possibly a bad move, right? Missed up on continuation moves. We got into Solana at 20 bucks. It now has done a 3x since I was in Florida. When I called this flag here in the jacuzzi, I said I'm going to make a position in Solana. Next thing you know, we were ripping to the upside. So Sammy called a Bitcoin trade again. It is in the money. If you jumped in, you didn't get it. If you're in my trading group, you got it when there was the right time. You guys got it a little late here on the channel, but I already gave it. YGG continuing to the upside. I talked about this going parabolic. I don't know if you remember. I think I got my setup still on. Yeah, right here. I said, just, hang out. This thing's going to go parabolic. I talked about it. I went over it. I took my 2 lines here. I said, buying right here. It's not, people get so crazed. If you just let the trades play out, they pay you. Look, 85% on YGG to the upside. Massive moves. And remember, we're just getting started. People get FOMO. We're still at the very beginning stages of a lot of these coins. And they could have some pullbacks too as well. All right. If you watch, I hope you watch my video every single Friday where I do the macro analysis. That video is really going to change the way you look at the markets. Check out my macro analysis every single Friday. I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like so you don't get caught up. 700 people watching on a Saturday impromptu live stream that I didn't even kind of have scheduled. You guys, I showed up around the right time, but that's amazing. That lets me know that the market is changing because I can just show up and my people show up, man. I'm really, really amazed. Like, YouTube algorithm is working for me. Thank you, YouTube. God bless anyone that works over at YouTube and is creating that algorithm. You've made a beautiful way for people like me to change their lives. AI coins 5 million. You want to check this coin out. That thing's starting to move too. Okay. Huge move. Let's see. I just want to show you here though. If you look at my videos, look, weekly technical analysis, only 1,400 views. Come on. This video is going to get more than that. This video has got so much amazing information. Everybody should be watching it. I got 48,000 subs. We hit it this morning. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you, dear Lord, for the 48,000 subs. I cannot believe if you told me I was at 48,000 subs when I started with 300 views, 3 people on my live stream, and my first video ever, just making it with my phone. Man, you got to start somewhere. And, the secret to success is getting started. I'm telling you right now, and I say that all the time, and I really mean it. Like my crypto Twitter, Spaces at 8. We're going to take over. People are going to remember Spaces at 8. I'm telling you right now, it's going to ring bells. I'm a marketing amaze. We're going to do it. I hate when my DMs pop up like that. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Bang, bang, bang. 2 goats, the real face at 8 others. Roman, my man. But shout out to Crypto Face. Shout out to everyone that was on my team on Trade Wars. Awesome group of people, Everybody came through. Shout out to Crypto Billy for his service, of a true veteran. And a true veteran, too, and he played with Johnny once. Yeah. Funny. Hilarious. But shout out to everyone that supports me. I really appreciate it. It's amazing. FET is trending right now. We'll take a look at that. That might push it up. And look at the gains in the trading group. Got up 5,000%. $7,000. I mean, that's a 56x, right? So you divide the $7,000 by 56 to see what he did. to get there. All right, 7,183 divided by 56. The guy used $128 to make $7,000. I'm serious. $128 to make $7,000. He didn't risk a lot. Same thing here. This is insanity. Okay? This is true insanity. I'm just telling you. People are changing their lives. $7,000 on $128. All right? He says Lifer and Master Friend gains are built different. This is what comes out of my trading. I've never seen this type of stuff in any other trading group in my life. I've seen trading group gains, but not like this. And again, I don't even push heavy leverage. We use leverage here and there if it's needed, right? Bang, bang, bang. This is my idea of being bullish. Thanks, Crypto Baby. This is so amazing. I love this. Top notch. Shout out to Gary Cardone. He's making waves. Just interviewed some major sauce. Look at him interviewing Vivek Ramaswamy. Looks like even at his house yesterday. Unbelievable, man. That's coming out today at 12 EST. That's going to be watchable. You're going to want to take a look at that. Scripted and prepared or ad hoc with 100% unscripted, unprepared, real life discussion. Dude, Gary Cardone puts it out there, man. One of the greatest people, I think, in the crypto space, really. And he's taken over, doing a lot of crypto spaces. Jumped on my crypto spaces the other night. What a blessed man to be here, man. So, just super excited. And look at that, you know, David Lin, another guy too. David was super bearish, man. You know, I was trying to tell David not to be so bearish on TradFi. That money was coming into the market. All right, I love you, Dave. But a lot of people, because I'm not like on TradFi stuff and I'm, you know, kind of self-taught, they laugh me off when I tell them that the market's about to explode. Shout out to Jenna XRP. She joined my trading group. She's got a huge following of 44,000 followers on Twitter. Joins my trading group and vlogs her entire kind of movement through my trading group. So now you can find out from a real influencer who doesn't BS you what's happening. You know, she's also beautiful. I mean, you know, so for the fellas out there, it's not going to be that bad, right? Again, so jump on in, watch that. That's going to blow your mind. No one else has what we got going on in my trading group. We're blowing up on another level. Caspa back to 9190 and starting to pump pretty hard right now. People just don't seem to care about the TA. Like, it's like they don't care. It's defying all technical analysis. Caspa just continues to pump. My mom was like, man, it's too overextended. And if I jump back in now, right, it's like tight, you know? What do I do, man? I'm out of Casper and it's pumping. It hurts. It's painful. It's crazy. And I know it's the coin too. What I always do is I'll buy in harder than I was in before. So I was in 30 grand. I buy up here. I'll buy 50 grand of it. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how I kind of take care of anything that happens like that. If I truly believe in something, I'll double down. I've already made, you know, almost what? I've probably made about 20 grand off of Casper in total. So house money, baby, house money. Phantom pumping, LINA pumping. Actually, LINA looks like it's about to pump. Just broke out on the 45-minute, but that looks like it can get busy. Bitcoin's sitting at 37,170. We're still in the money, but it is kind of just, we're not getting the volume. We're not getting the push. We're not getting the short squeezes. You know, not enough people to short, but look at this now. This order turned red. It's a good sign. This order got thicker and turned red. We got more people jumping in on the sell at 37.8. Probably a good place to take some profits if we do get there. 37,800. Oh, now we see a short squeeze possibly brewing. Let me see here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get flipped up to 37,400 faster than you realize to the upside. LINA looks like it's just getting started. How would tackle green candles like that? I look for some type of flag on some type of like this. But I mean, look at that thing. It's mooning. Looks like it could start to get busy here. LINA on perpetual futures on MEXC. LINA looking very interesting. The target takes you all the way to 12.66. We're at 11.27. 45-minute looks like it's ready to rock. But I remember giving you guys YGG and talking about it, saying it's just simple, man. Stuff is simple. Market's going to blast, you know? So look at this. On 10/13, I said, this will take 2 to 3 weeks, but definitely a watcher. I told you on 10/13, it's going to moon. Very simple. Getting in at 23 cents, right, was my call. I've made thousands of calls at this point. So many, like, I don't even like to look at my call because I'm going to make another call tomorrow. And the next week, I'm going to make another 30 calls. That's why funny people in my trading group, and they'll be like, I made a call. Like, I told everyone where the market was going. And I'll be like, come on, man. Like, seriously? Like, don't come in my trading group and try to say you made a call. Like let's get real. Like, I mean, unless you're working 7 days a week, posting every single thing I'm posting, like, let's, you know what I mean? But it's just funny to me, man. Like, I put this out. This was I made the call. No, but the same thing is, though, people that see what I see, if you stick with me every day, you will make the same calls. You're going to be able to see the market like I see it. But look, I can see this thing booming. These are 3 alerts just because I knew it was going to take some time. On 10/13, I'm telling you right here, look, it's timestamped in Discord. Right there. This will take 2 to 3 weeks, but definitely a watcher. I'm giving it on 10:07, right? Talking about it at 10:06, YGG on Mexi above the POC, bro. On 10:06, I'm talking about it at 24 cents, okay? Before everyone got crazy, look, looks to continue on the 3-day. I'm giving you the 3-day chart, telling you it's about to boom on the 26. That is on 9:30. I'm giving it to you. All right, it's now 11:11. All right, that's a month and 12 days above. And now let's take a look from that 25-cent YGG call. How big would you be up if you were in my trading group? It's up to 42 cents. A double up. A beautiful double up, really. Almost a little lower than a double up, right? You can go to 48, but a beautiful move of 85% gains. All right, it took from October 23rd, really. The lowest could have gotten is at 21, so it basically did double up from the lows. And that's patience, everybody. That's patience. I can see these things happening before. How do I know? How do I do it? Because if you look at the markets as long as I do, you're going to get a second sense, a sixth sense that other people just don't have, and you're going to be able to take advantage of the markets in that way. All right? Bitcoin 37,190 as we breach to the upside. Look at that 15-minute about to get busy. Bang, bang, bang. Let's kind of zoom in here. There's a bit of a cup and handle. Can we break out? 15-minute pushing to the upside. The 4-hour looks absolutely lovely. I like this trade on the 4-hour personally, and I want to see it continue. I want the 4-hour to get a green candle to break above this wick here at 37.5, or call it 37.6. We break 37.6. We're very most likely could definitely get to 40,000. Not a lot of resistance too until we get to 40K. We get above the zone, we could easily moon $2,000. I'm telling you, it's going to be a skip and a loo to the upside here for Bitcoin. So we're watching this bullish pennant, and it could dump to the downside. This, may just turn the other way and take a huge dump. There's no guarantees. We did flip that SRSI. It was going bearish. Look, it flipped bullish. You can double click any indicator. See how it kind of flipped right there? We want to see that turn and continue to the upside. Everybody, this is going to be your Bitcoin update every single Saturday morning throughout the bull market and the bear market. I've been doing this for over a year now. I started a Saturday morning update. I think it was last summer. And then I decided just to keep it going. And now I do a Bitcoin update every Saturday and Sunday morning, as well as the show tonight. This does not take place of the show tonight. I may start pushing the show further back, though, to about 10 p.m. What do you guys think? Saturday show at 10 p.m. or 8 p.m.? We're going to ask right now. We're going to start a poll. Like if you take your kids to a movie, you're missing the game because you got to put them to bed. You get home at 7:30, right? You do anything with your family on a Saturday night, I feel like 8 p.m. makes it hard. For me, I could spend more time with my family. A lot of times we're together somewhere and I have to leave early because I have the 8 p.m. show. If I push it to 10 p.m., I think I could give a little more back to my family. And so that's what I'm looking for. All right. I know then people are going to say 8 p.m. and feel like, But just keep, and I shouldn't have said anything just to see what you guys think. Well, now we're the highest we've ever been at 37,193. We got the move to the upside as suggested by the man, the myth, the crypto lifer. All right. Someone said 9:15. And we got a poll here, so if you want to write the comment, but the comments are good too. They're good for the algorithm. All right. I'm not doing that poll. Will show up when you do. Jose, I love you, man. I'm a night owl. I like being up when my house is asleep. 10 p.m. from CA, 7 p.m. is still hard, but the info is closer. Yeah. Check Solana, 15-minute, my boy. I'm cool with either, bro. Nights work best for me. I'm all for 10 p.m. I get done with the work shortly after and can come by with the lifer friend. ORDI breakout. Isn't that crazy that ORDI continues to move? It's buy high, sell higher season. Don't complicate it, said Jacob Canfield. Hey, I completely agree with that statement. It's so funny. It's buy high, sell higher season. Don't overcomplicate it. You know, it's funny. But I'm not a financial advisor. Another guy say dude should be taking his financial advice. That was a complete joke. You know what I mean? But it's something I read on Twitter, which I found pretty interesting, right? ORDI, USDT. Why aren't I showing my ORDI on my MEXC there? They got perpetual futures. Oh, yeah, ORDI was on KuCoin. ORDI, we talked about it in that flag, and then it absolutely took off. I put it out, at like 12 or 13? Somewhere right there, right? Remember I put this flag out, maybe even, and then it just went out of control. Right here, I believe that I put this flag out, and then it went all the way to 22, came back to 16, and then ripped all the way to 23 again. The 33-minute, the 4-hour, wow, the 4 hour is just getting started. This is kind of crazy, everyone. Like, I normally wouldn't buy a green candle, but like that tells me this thing is just going to continue to moon. Like, I don't see why this doesn't moon to 37, to 36. I mean, that's insane, right? So the 4 hour suggests it's going to continue to go to the upside. How I handle stuff like this is I see what we're going to do. I see the bigger, and then I swap into the smaller time frame. It looks like you got to look at like the 1 minute. And we're making a bit of a, you know, a little flag here that broke out. Very interesting. A little bit of bearish div there. I would wait for it to kind of maybe make another pattern. If this flags out or makes a nice bull pennant of some type, ORDI looks like you could get, the 4 hour just says it's going to rock. That's insane. All right. All right. So we're going to change the Saturday night stream to 10 p.m., everybody. We are going to change to 10 p.m. It's going to be a big change to the channel. Saturday nights at 10 p.m. All right. Saturday nights. I might be too tired too. You know, let's see. We'll see how it goes. Did I make, you know, Cardano needs to dip for a week. Payday can't come too soon. Can we check AVAX, please? I'm up 200% on Filecoin. How about TI 60 is not enough? TIA continues to rip. Looks like it's going to continue to the upside. All right. We gave you a lot. I gave you a trade here on the channel that so far is green. I gave a trade to my trading group that so far is in the green. We have moved to the upside. We'll see what happens with that trade. All right. And I could give you more and more coins for the rest of the night, but I'm going to jump on out of here, go help my wife out, be with my kids, spend some time with them. I've been addicted to the charts for a while. It's time to give them a little bit of Sammy time. I've also been in the charts with my trading group since about 7 in the morning. I posted a bunch of stuff. I gave you guys a bunch of insight. I showed you where Bitcoin could go. And at this point, you got to do whatever makes you happy and use your education to get it in. Thanks. I'm a father of 6. The time you do the video is perfect, Sam. God bless you, brother. Should call segment Crypto Lifers After Dark. Sam, an article saying we're going to be having a Roaring 20s style expansion. It definitely looks like it in crypto. Hey, Bitcoin to 1 million, 10 p.m. You're funny. My man, Sam. Thank you. TRB was my baby. I'm scared now. Sorry about that. Nothing should be your baby. Casper was my baby. I'm out. I'm scared now. You know, you can't be scared. We can't live in fear. We have to believe that God put us exactly where we need to be at the exact right time. And look at this thing. It's breaking out. It's breaking out parabolically. Like, it just doesn't want to stop. People just continuously are buying this feverishly, but what they're doing is they're buying an overbought asset, though. I don't get it. It's overvalued at this point. You know, the charts are screaming it's overvalued. Look at the RSI, the highest, you know, the stochastics in a bearish div. You can't, I mean, it's unsustainable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days straight. Like, how do you... tells me that it has to come back down to the 21-day moving average. It can't keep doing this forever. It just doesn't make any sense. It's so overbought. 8-day has some legs, though. It's crazy. I mean, and it just broke back out on the 1 hour time frame. It made the wedge, and then it broke off the wedge to the upside. Wick down all the way to 8.3. Was never able to go much lower than that. I sold 8.58, so I'm already out of the money, which is pissing me off, I'll be honest. It's, you know, taking profits is the hardest thing ever. Every time you do it, you feel like you did the wrong thing. When you don't do it, you get smashed. You know, so at the end of the day, I made 15 grand, right? So, like, you know, my wife said, you should be happy. And I could put the 15 grand back in cash and call it a day. Look, it also started making a rising. This is the strangest thing. It made a nasty pattern, number one. It made a rising wedge. Supposed to break down to where it began. Started to break down. Then it got a little bit of bullish div there, but then it even made a bear. See, it made a bear flag. Should have broken down for the bear flag, but just people continue to buy the thing. You know what I mean? If people keep hearing about things and they want it, and they don't look at the charts, it doesn't seem to matter at that point anymore, right? So what do? Do I limp back in? What happens if I get priced out? What happens if Bitcoin pumps up today and this thing goes all the way back to 12 and I'm out? And I'm completely out. Smart thing maybe is to buy 10 grand right now. If it dumps all the way back to 5 or 6, I'm down 5 grand. I'll have enough to get back in. It's a long-term hold. You know what I mean? Casper was the one I'm holding for a long term, but it went up that much and my bag was that big. I couldn't handle it without taking profits. Sam, I just saw the video where he explained the CAS emission cycle. And what is he saying? RUNE, please. I think I already talked about RUNE and showed you, and you didn't give a super chat, so I'm sorry. All right. Shout out to anyone that fan funded today. Let's take a look at the fan funding. We got New Hulk Dis. Can I get a hey, brother? New Hulk Hudis. Hey, what's up, Hulk Solana? I left my job to go full-time on Solana. Amazing. Thoughts on Kraken Exchange versus Coinbase and Gemini? I don't know. I think Coinbase is like the cleanest and the easiest, but Kraken's nice. Lifer, I made 17K on Sol over the last 3 days. That's amazing, bro. That's how it should be. Did you take any profits? Did you really make it? Or did you see your portfolio go up? Did you realize a gain? That's what I tell everyone. Everyone sees I went up, but did you realize an actual gain? Caspa still has resistance right here. Look, at 942. I'm not going to chase. I'm really not. You know, if it is bullish, it's going to consolidate likely like this. And then hopefully I'll have to limp back in somewhere at 9.3, 9.2 and take it all the way up back to 11 and 7. There's a chance, though, you got a shoulder ahead and kind of a right shoulder, and this still breaks to the downside. I'm still not buying this kind of, this pump. And I could miss out. But, when the 12-hour and the 22 are this far away from the 21-day moving average, and we get a nasty wick, it tells me that I got to pay attention. There should be some type of pullback. However, look at that buy-up. They bought it up as much as humanly possible. I just, it looks unsustainable to me, but you never know. This market is getting really unpredictable at this point, and people are getting crazy. So I'm watching Casper as it did to Damage to the upside, likely to come all the way back to the top of this pattern here at 9.6. If it breaks that, then I'm in trouble. And if it breaches this high, then it's over. It is over. All right. AIPAD also moving. I got into AIPAD. I thought it was interesting. It's got AI and the word pad on it. I figured it can't lose. Right now, it's up a little bit and making a flag. Everyone, I'm going to jump out of here for the day and go help my wife and kids. May God bless each and every one of you. I will be in the charts. I will be looking at things. Don't get me wrong. I will be working. May everybody have a blessed day. May you stay amazing. And I'll see you on the next live stream. God bless.